Fire crews are tonight scrambling to contain a number of bushfires that have hit emergency level right across the state. On the south coast, the fire fronts are creating their own thunderstorms, while the blaze descending on Canberra is now threatening towns in New South Wales.
This fire behind me is just moving at a lightning pace. It's come running down this paddock in the few minutes that we've been standing here.
Xi Jinping said the communities are the front line to contain the coronavirus. The community-based efforts are part of the Chinese government's focus during the epidemic.
COVID-19 has begun spreading faster outside China. The virus has now reached every continent except Antarctica.
Brazil announced its first case on Wednesday, and this was the first time the virus has been reported in Latin America.
At the same time, Italy has overtaken China to have the world's highest reported death toll from the coronavirus.
A battle, doctors say they're losing.
When you arrive at this point, you realize that you are not enough.
Italian military moves in under the cover of darkness. Their first job, to find a place to bury the dead after Bergamo's cemetery near Milan was overwhelmed.
Why do you keep calling this the Chinese virus?
Not at all. It comes from China.
The situation here in Santa Monica, California is very fluid. You can see police here now firing tear gas into the crowd.
After 3 nights of protest and violence, the state of emergency in Los Angeles mirrored by pockets of anarchy nationwide.
No Americans were harmed in last night's attack by the Iranian regime.
Coronavirus panic shopping. Customers run down store aisles at full speed and then quickly start loading up their carts.
Too many cases.
The cases that don't make it end up here. With the morgue overflowing, bodies are stored in this chapel. Every person died alone, without family or friends. Army trucks carry them away to a local cemetery.
This year is the most active Atlantic hurricane season ever.
This, high winds and waves barreling for North America. The first major hurricane of the season did serious damage along the Atlantic coast earlier this month, but we are only now entering the peak hurricane season from mid-August through early October.
And then you can see
One of the fortunate ones who can leave and establish myself outside, but all these people cannot. So what can we do?
Nagorno-Karabakh region. He said the fighting between Azerbaijan and Armenia is a tragedy, while Iran,
In the Azeri capital,
The question is, just as the left, will you shut up, man?
a été assassiné aujourd'hui parce qu'il enseignait, parce qu'il apprenait d'un attentat terroriste, islamiste, caractérisé.
The attacks took place in the heart of Vienna, just hours before Austria entered a new coronavirus lockdown.
It has now been confirmed that yesterday's attack was clearly an Islamist terrorist attack.
A CCTV camera caught images of a heavily armed attacker looking for victims in the cobbled streets of the city centre. Seconds later, he shot this man at close range.
But one thing is clear, we will not be intimidated by the terrorists.
Yet political reaction to the murder of history teacher Samuel Paty is anything but quiet. He had been killed by an 18-year-old of Chechen origin who was shot dead by police. Earlier this month, Muslim parents objected after the teacher had shown extremism following Paty's death.
Murder hornets, the giant orange and bluish-black insects that come from Asia, and left unchecked can potentially wipe out honeybees in North America. It's very serious. Because come winter, murder hornets hibernate, and then they'll come out to destroy in the spring.
Something unusual appeared in the skies above southern Ontario, with dozens of people here and in the eastern U.S. saying they saw a large fireball.
Powerful earthquake has struck central Croatia, causing damage in several cities, including the capital Zagreb.
Dobro. Izgleda da je netko ostao plješten, nije vozilo.
President-elect Joe Biden getting his COVID-19 vaccine.